Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to my channel. For those of you who are new, my name is Jonathan. And to my returning subscribers, welcome back, my friends. Welcome back. In today's video, I want to talk about the powerful gateway coming forth. I'm talking about the October 10th gateway and 5 things you should know. Let's get started. Before we start, I'm really curious. Comment down below how many of you have been feeling as though there is a major shift happening. There's a major change that is going to happen in your life. Because right now we've just started the month of October. The month of October is the 10th month. 10 in 2020, that equals 50. Simplify that, you get the number 5. The number 5 is representing changes. And now look back. Look back the last 3 months, the last 6 months, the last 9 months. All the inner work that you've done. Look at all the changes that you've been able to create. Look at how you've been able to change your thought process as far as now beginning to expect things and situations to turn out in your favor. Being a lot more optimistic. And make no mistake about it, that's why these energies that are coming forth are going to be so powerful to allow you to finally bring forth these manifestations, bring forth these unexpected blessings and miracles. But it's really going to be tapping into the energies, because what's going to end up happening over the next 2 months, you're going to be seeing that everything is going to be revealed to you in perfect divine timing. Whether it's having to purge something, whether it's something that is coming up, whether it's expanding your consciousness, whether it's seeing a certain painful situation in your life and now being able to see it from a different perspective, therefore gaining some new information on this event, therefore being able to now see the positivity out of this. And all these things, all these different energies that are going to be coming forth are going to be brought forth in order for you to finally let more and more of your authentic self out. And that is when you're going to become the most powerful, because as you become your most authentic version, as you become the best version of yourself, you're going to see it's going to totally change your reality around you. And you're going to notice this. You're going to be starting to trigger individuals into having their spiritual awakening. And this is just going to be happening by simply having continued to do the work. Therefore, you've raised your vibration. And now individuals can feel this at a subconscious level. And you will be seeing individuals beginning to awaken around you. The October 10th gateway is signifying a new beginning. And that's exactly what is going to happen. For those of you who continue to push forth, no matter how little evidence you have received as far as in this 3D reality, with all the hard work you've been putting in, all the energy you've been putting in, even though you haven't been receiving that 3D evidence, you can just feel it within you that something great is on the horizon. Something wonderful is coming forth. And trust me when I say this, something wonderful is coming forth as long as you continue to use that intuition, keep going down that path that you're currently on. The first thing you should know about the October 10th gateway is balancing of the scales. Let's be honest. Let's be really honest here, folks. The majority, if not all of us who've had our spiritual awakening, have gone through tremendous situation, have had to be warriors literally our entire lives, have struggled many times, have fallen, and have had to get back up, have had to keep on fighting for all the right reasons. And even though life has been incredibly tough, now there's going to be a shift in the balance of the scale. As long as you continue moving forward from your heart space, as long as you continue using your intuition, acting upon that guidance, now there's going to be a shift. You're going to be seeing much more pleasurable events coming forth. You're going to be situations turning out much more in your favor. You're going to be noticing that your vibrations are going to reach a whole new level of joy, bliss, and happiness. And this is all because of the work that you've been doing over the past 3 months, 6 months, 9 months. All this internal change that you've now done is now going to begin to spill out into your reality, and you're going to be seeing that life is going to become much better than it has been in the past previously before your spiritual awakening. The second thing you should know about the October 10th gateway is and justice for all. What am I talking about? What I'm talking about is if in the past you've had to go through toxic relationship, you've gone through an example, a karmic soulmate, you've learned some very painful life lessons. Well, now what you're going to be attracting to is going to be a kind, loving, compassionate individual. If in the past you've had some business opportunities with individuals that didn't just quite work out, that you were wronged, well, now you will be attracting mentors that's going to be able to help you immensely. It's going to be able to help you to grow your business beyond your wildest dreams. It's the same thing as example. As a child, let's say as a teenager, you had to become the parent. You had to be the one that took care of your brothers and sisters because the parents weren't able to. Well, now you're going to be finding someone that's going to be caring, loving, and nurturing towards you. Make no mistake about it. Right now, there's going to be a great shift in justice. It's balancing of the scales. Therefore, no matter how horrible your life was in the past, no matter how many painful situations you went through, go back and recall that low that you felt. Well, now you're going to be experiencing the complete opposite. You're going to be riding a wave of high emotion. You're going to be feeling more love, joy, bliss, and happiness that you've ever felt before in your life. The third thing you should know about the October 10th gateway, you will be realizing that you're much more powerful than you think. And not only this, you're going to be realizing how powerful of a spiritual army that you have behind you. And it's going to be that connection. It's going to be strengthening that connection that is going to reveal everything to you. And as that connection gets strengthened, that level of faith is going to raise. And not only this, your level of certainty is going to raise. And then all of a sudden, you are truly going to believe that you're able to bring forth what it is that you need in order to continue moving forward. Make no mistake about it. Right now, what's happening, it's not about the coronavirus. Right now, it literally is spiritual warfare. And you have an army of angel soldiers behind you. You're able to call upon archangels whenever you need to. You're able to call upon God if you ever need to. But it truly is your level of faith, your certainty, and your beliefs that are going to dictate the outcome of what is going to be coming forth. And continue to believe in divine timing, because trust me, I've gone through this so many times now, over and over again. I've gotten really used to it now, where I'm able to remain present. If you ever remotely start to feel stressed out because there's a manifestation, there's something you need that hasn't came forth yet, continue to believe in that divine timing, because God works in mysterious ways. And you're going to see, if you give it enough time, you're going to end up being far more ahead than if you would have had that manifestation come forth in the way that you presume that it should have. The fourth thing that you should know about the October 10th gateway, it's now time once and for all to let go of what no longer serves you. It's time to let go of that safety net. That's the way that I ended up seeing it during my spiritual awakening. It was literally hanging on to things as a safety net. Oh, if this doesn't work out, I can fall back to who I was in the past. And the harshest reality is, the majority of the time, it is going to be your loved ones that you're going to have to let go. The majority of the time, it's going to be your closest, as far as example, your family, that are going to be your harshest critics. Why? Because they simply can't understand, one, and number two, depending what their situation is like, if they're remotely in survival mode, if they're remotely struggling, they don't want to see you succeed. It's not that they don't love you. This is happening at a subconscious level. But the truth of the matter is, I end up discovering, is during your spiritual awakening, at a certain point, you're meant to walk that path alone. Why? For the simple reason that if you're able to remove what no longer serves you, and now you're able to just be by yourself, you're truly going to discover who you are. You're truly going to be able to peel back the layers and discover who the authentic person is, who is the best version of yourself. And not only this, you're going to be able to allow yourself to purge and to heal and truly discover, why am I here? How am I able to best serve? What would truly bring forth the most amount of love, joy, and happiness in my life? What am I truly passionate about? And it can be extremely difficult. It's the same thing as far as habits. I can't remember how many years I stopped smoking for. I stopped smoking for a long time. Then all of a sudden I had my spiritual awakening. I was letting people go like dead flies. I was realizing really quickly who was meant to stay in my life and who wasn't. Whether it's permanent or temporary, it didn't matter at the time. But then all of a sudden I managed to clear out as much as I could. And then what ended up happening, I started smoking again. I hadn't smoked for years and years. But this was happening because of my subconscious, trying to keep a string, an attachment from my old self, pre-awakened self, to now my new self. Therefore, if it doesn't work out, just fall back on who you were. It didn't take long for me to quit and realize that, no, that's no longer serving me. And as you continue to push forward, it is going to be a lonely walk for a while, but guess what? Once you truly start to discover who you are, once you start letting your light shine for all the right reasons, your vibe is going to start to attract your tribe. You will be bringing forth like-minded individuals that are not going to be putting down your ideas. They're actually going to be encouraging you to open up about the ideas that you have. And they're going to be encouraging you to push forward with what it is that you're passionate about. So don't be afraid to let go of what no longer serves you, because trust me, you're going to be bringing forth much better suited individuals. You're going to be bringing forth much better situations in your life. The fifth thing I should know about the October 10th gateway, you're really going to have to start looking after your energy. Okay, it's going to be extremely crucial over the next 3 months. Your vibrational frequency, your energy level is going to have to be maintained as high as possible. You're going to be having to take care of yourself as best as you possibly can. You're going to be having to let go. As example, foods that you know that bring you down, that don't make you feel good, you're going to be having to let them go. Example, TV shows that no longer serve you, same thing, let them go. You're truly going to have to become the best version of yourself over and over again, because it's your vibrations that are important right now. It might seem, well, little old me, what am I going to do to be able to help influence others? How am I able to possibly help raise the vibration of the collective? How am I able to help others expand their consciousness? It's your vibrations. It's your vibrational frequency that's going to be doing this. You're not even going to have to be doing anything. But not only this, whether you're just walking down the street and you smile at someone and you say hi, or else you're writing a blog or doing whatever, every little action counts. But it's truly taking the best care of yourself, not letting your vibrations drop too much. And when you do feel that slump coming, make sure to take time to rest. If you're able to, sleep in an extra day. If you're able to, take a day off of work and just go out in nature. Leave all the electronics at home, go out in nature, and now you're taking in 432 hertz, nature's frequency, which is our natural frequency. And by doing this, it's gonna help you out in every aspect of your life. Whether it's physically, you're gonna be feeling a lot healthier. Emotionally, you're gonna be feeling better. Mentally, you're gonna be a lot more healthier. As far as being more optimistic, your brain's just gonna be a lot more responsive. It's going to be able to think a lot faster than before. And spiritually, think about how you're going to be able to connect, how strong you're going to be able to grow that connection, that bond with your angels and your guides. And as you do so, that guidance is going to come in so clear, there won't be any more doubt as far as which path you should be taking. You're going to be able to move forward in complete faith, in complete knowing, and having total belief that what it is that you need is going to come forth in the perfect divine timing. I know it was a lot to take in, okay? It might seem right now I've got the weight of the world on my shoulder. How am I going to save the world? You don't have to save the world. You have to save your little world, your immediate surroundings. Think of it that way. Think about your loved one. Think about your friends. Think about co-workers. Think about classmates. Think about teachers as an example. these are the types of individuals that you're going to be influencing. But once again, it's your vibrational frequency that's going to be awakening them. You're not going to have to not confuse them, but you're not going to have to drill anything into them in order for them to finally have their spiritual awakening. But it's truly about becoming one with nature, becoming one with yourself, allowing whatever comes forth and just flow like water. Flow like water and realize that everything is happening for you and not against you. And continue to push forward, because right now there is a major shift that's happening around the world. Major shift that's happening. It's just we're not seeing this. If you turn on the TV, if you turn on the news, you're not seeing the major changes they're coming forth. No, you're only seeing the propaganda they want you to see. And that's why I don't watch television. You can't turn on a television for more than 5 minutes without hearing the word coronavirus. Therefore, I don't watch television at all. All I try to do is I just try to influence individuals that I come in contact with in the most positive way. I watch how I react. I take the time to take in the information and see what is the best response to give. And sometimes the best response to give is to just sit there and listen. Sometimes individuals aren't looking for the answers. They're just looking for someone who's compassionate, who's listening to them attentively. And just by being able to do so, you're helping them heal. You're helping them reveal something. Let go of some type of pain that they've kept inside their heart for years and years. Look at how many people live with guilt, shame, regret their entire lives. And then what ends up happening? They're 70, 80 years old and like, God, I wish I would have went for that one opportunity. God, I wish I would have tried this. Well, from this moment on, just go for it. And if you fail, you fail. Don't worry about it. If that one door closes, another door is going to open. It's just basically, you've been told, no, that's not the right direction. Try that door. And eventually what's going to be happening, as long as you continue to persist with what it is that you're passionate about, you're going to gain the knowledge. You're going to, not only this, you're going to learn as you go along. You're going to continue to become the best version of yourself. And it's by practicing something that you're going to get good at it. Nobody was born perfect at anything. Everyone has got to put the time in order to become the best version of themselves, in order to be as best as they possibly can. So just start pushing, no matter what little thing you're thinking of, no matter what it is that you're passionate about. Start working on it. 15 minutes a day. Instead of watching a TV show, example, half an hour a day, start working on something, because you're going to see. You might think, well, it's going to move forward too quickly. No, it's going to move at the exact pace that it's supposed to. Sometimes it's going to seem, sometimes you're going to take those quantum leaps, but then sometimes it'll seem like, oh, nothing is happening for a short period of time. Example, that's exactly where I'm at right now. I took that quantum leap a couple months ago, but now it just seems like, oh, now I'm taking a step back. Nothing seems to be moving. Well, I was awakened this morning and I was told exactly why, what I need to work on in order for things now for me to prepare myself for the next quantum leap. And that's exactly what I'm doing. And if you're remotely feeling stress, nature, like I said before, 432 hertz frequency. If you have not seen my video on converting your music to 528 hertz, which is the love frequency, or 432 hertz, which is nature's frequency, go watch that video. I'm telling you this, I never listen to anything if it's not in those two frequencies anymore. And it's literally making it. Your favorite songs are now becoming binaural beats. You'll either 432 hertz, you want to heal your body. 432 hertz is going to help you heal your body. You want to create more self-love, self-worth, confidence. You want to strengthen that connection with the angels and your guides. 528 hertz apps is going to do that exact job. And then just release the stress. Know that you got your angelic team with you, protecting you, guiding you forward. That's going to do it for the video, guys. I love you guys. You guys have an awesome day. Namaste.